Hello coding aliens, welcome to my YouTube channel Code with Akky. How are you doing guys? So in this video, we are going to talk about the end-to-end guide for the Solana blockchain development. Are you guys interested in the blockchain technology? Then this video is for you guys. For those who does not know about what Solana is, we will cover each and every concepts of the Solana blockchain development right from the scratch in this video. So I strongly recommend you guys to stick till the end of this video. We will go to explore one of the most fastest blockchain ever exist, which is way better than Ethereum, and it is also renowned itself as Ethereum killer. So let's get started, and if you guys are new here, don't forget to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to never miss any video or the updates from this channel. Let's get started. For those who don't know about what Solana actually is, it is a super fast blockchain which has the speed of 70,000 transactions per second, which is way faster than Ethereum or your Bitcoin. It is renowned itself as the Ethereum killer or the next Ethereum due to its super speed or the transaction speed here. So this is the very first references I'm going to talk about the Solana cookbook, as I am a blockchain developer and I have also started as learning from this Solana cookbook in my initial days. So this cookbook, Solana cookbook, provides you all the concepts which is very helpful in building the core concepts of the Solana blockchain, how Solana blockchain works, how it interacts with the networks, and the rest of the thing. You can definitely get everything right from here. It is a very bite-sized references or the docs, which is very curated and to the point answers you will get, which makes the concepts very clear. This references helps you to build your concepts more clearer, because if you go for the Solana documentation or other documentation, you will get tons of things which you can be befuddled in the very initial days. If you are a very beginner and you just started to learn the Solana blockchain development, then go for the Solana cookbook. It has the core concepts or the guides that will help you to make your Solana blockchain learning journey very easier and smooth. As we know, the core concepts is the basic building blocks for any technology. So for the Solana, you just need to brush up the core concepts of it, and the core concepts lies in these four things: the accounts, the programs, and the transactions. So the accounts is basically just like a wallet address. You can simply think it is like a wallet address which stores the data, whereas the programs is the smart contracts which is written in Rust or C++ language. So you definitely or in Solana it is now available to write the smart contracts in Solidity, which will be converted later in using the BPF loader or the LLVM BPF backend. So you can definitely write your smart contracts either in the Solidity, the Rust, or the C++ language. But the most favorable programming language to write the smart contracts in Solana blockchain is Rust. So Rust, you can definitely build smart contracts of your own and deploy it using the Anchor. What Anchor is, we will talk about later in this video. Till the time, here you can simply explore what actually the program is, what actually the accounts is, and the last, which is a transaction. Transaction is very important. So if you have the smart contracts and if you have the accounts to store the data, so how you guys going to facilitate over on a network or simply do the transactions? In this, you just clear the concepts of the accounts, programs, and the transactions together. And the last thing that comes here, the program derived addresses. You definitely get what this PD is. It is very important, which is depends on an elliptic curve. The ED25519 is basically an elliptic curve which is depends on this. It has a key and the things. So this PDA is very important. So before that, I just tell you just go with the flow, like learn the core concepts first, what account is, what program is, then transactions, and then you can go for the PDAs. How to generate a PDAs or interact with the PDAs, you can definitely go and learn this. So this is the core concepts. Next, you can move to the guides. So here in the guides, you will get how to serialize a data or deserialize a data. As you know, the blockchain concept is a very secure one. So everything that is going over the node, it will be in an encrypted manner. So we need to serialize our data, and then we fetch the data, or to read the data, we need to deserialize. So here for the serializing or the deserializing, you just need to clear the things here. So for serializing or the deserializing concepts also. So in this guide, you will get how to get the program accounts, how you can serialize the data which will be facilitated over the blockchain. And for serialization or the deserialization, we will use the BORS npm package, which is very popular for serializing or deserializing here. The next guide, which is very important, the account mappings and the other references. From here you will get how you can do the local developments in the local machine, what is key pair and the wallets, the accounts, how to write programs, how to interact with the tokens. So there are two types of token, the fungible token, the non-fungible token, all these things that you will directly get it from here. But the main or the priority thing is just brush up the core concept, how the basic building block of Solana blockchain works. If you crack that nut, then you can definitely going to make it bigger in the Solana blockchain development, because it is fast evolving blockchain ever, and it is a very promising future or the future aspects here. So I hope this Solana cookbook references is definitely help you to learn the Solana blockchain concepts very crisp or very clear manner. So our next thing is, if you learn the core concepts and you know how to interact with the Solana technology using the Web3 Solana.web3.js package, then the next thing comes in our mind, how to write a contract in or the program in Solana, and how to quickly build a secure Solana programs. So here comes the Anchor framework. So Anchor book versions 0.2.2.4.0 it just provides a way to quickly build a source or secure Solana programs. With Anchor, you can build programs easily because it just provides you the boilerplate of serialization of instructional data. So you can build your programs easily because it handles all the security checks for you, and on top of that, it allows you to succinctly or the define additional checks and keep them separate from the business logic. So suppose if you have a very complex business logic and you have to think about a security purpose also, so the Anchor comes here, and this security kind of thing is just taken care by the Anchor. So when you build your programs using this Anchor, you can definitely forget about the security issue, because it will going to check all the security measures for your smart programs. So this is the Anchor documentation. I will pin down all these links in the description, so don't forget to check out the description too for this, because all the curated links of the resources you will directly get from there in the description. So this is the second references I would like to talk about here. Let's move to our third references now. So our third references is definitely will be our Metaplex documentation. Metaplex is very helpful, and it is just a collection of all the tools, the smart contracts and more designed to make the process of creating or launching our non-fungible tokens very easier. This Metaplex documentation is very lucid, very crisp, so you can definitely learn this whole concept of how token metadata programs or how the token is basically facilitated over the networks in the blockchain. So this Metaplex documentation, you definitely get the token metadata standards, the collections, the NFTs, the difference between the tokens, the auction houses, how the candy machines, the launchpad, the token entangler, all these things you will get directly at a very single place. And this Metaplex program you can definitely use in your application to build a very nice marketplace also. So with the help of that, you can definitely mint your NFT using this Metaplex smart contracts. So you can definitely use that features also. So if you guys want to have all these things like minting NFTs on the Solana blockchain, updating the NFTs, the viewing the NFTs, fetching all the list of the NFTs from the wallet integration, the wallet authentication. So if you guys want all these things in this very series, do comment below your opinions, because your suggestion matters the most. What you guys want in this Solana blockchain development series, I will post each and every video regarding to that, and if you have doubts, I will separately make a video on that particular topic. So the Metaplex is just providing or supporting the needs of the users, the artists, the gallery owners, to just create a marketplace here and just facilitate or just build a marketplace here and start auctions and do earnings there. So you can see this is the token metadata program, which have the following fields, which is the name, symbol, or the URI, whatever these things I will discuss very deeply in separate videos. But at this point of time, this is just references of the links that I am giving you to go through these things if you are going to learn the Solana blockchain development. So these things are very important for the one who are going into the Solana blockchain development. The very next references that I am going to talk about, which is very different, because it is at a pro level. So if you know about everything about from writing the contracts, for deploying the contracts, and just using the contracts features, you can simply move to our next reference that I'm giving to you here. So this is our next references that I'm going to talk about. This is the Solana Solidity compiler. So suppose if you write your smart contracts in Solidity language, then this Solana just simply convert your Solidity code directly in using the LLVM model directly to the compiler, which can definitely or easily load the BPF loader using this cargoes and the rest of the things that we talk about, the WebAssembly or the BPF contract code. So this Solana will help the EVM of the Solidity compiler, which simply converts your smart contracts into a BPF contract code, and which can be easily deployable using the Serum or the other libraries that is available here. So using this, you can simply write your contracts in a Solidity language, which is a way simpler to write the smart contracts, because the Rust is just like a language in its own. So if you are if you don't know about Rust, so in a single day you can't build a smart contracts in Rust. So if you know the Python, you can definitely learn the or simply build the smart contracts using the Solidity, because the language complexities is very less in the Solidity. You can definitely write your smart contracts in the Solidity. And if you want to know how to build a smart contracts in the Solidity or in the Rust, do comments below. I will definitely make the video on that particular things too. So till these 4 references that makes your whole Solana programming life very easier. And if you want to choose the career as a blockchain developer in the Solana, then these 4 resources just work like a boon for it every Solana blockchain developer that is going to opt in the future. So these four are the references that we have talked about. Hope you will definitely like this video. I know it is a very short videos about all the references and just not going the details of everything, but if you want to have this all concepts in a very detail, I will definitely make a video on that particular or each and every concepts of your guys. So do comments below in the comment section, and you can definitely send me your message or your queries on my Instagram handle. You will get all the links in the description, and don't forget to check out the description because all the links of all these things, and apart from these things, I will also pin down all the medium resources that you can get from there to make the things very easier. I hope you will definitely watch you have definitely watched this video till the end. Have a nice and awesome day. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.